What's good? It's your boy King. Top of the morning to you. About to go ahead and get into this Drake strut tower brace install. Pretty easy. I say probably about a 5 out of 10 only because you do have to do some measuring and drilling. But outside of that, it's a pretty basic, just put it in place and kind of walk away type of install. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so as you can see, I did pre-assemble. I think this is the best way to do it, is to go ahead and pre-assemble it. Do not tighten it down all the way, but it comes with 4 bolts, 2 for each mounting point. You'll connect the center brace to the strut tower brace here. This goes over the strut tower. So you'll go ahead and connect that. Leave it a little loose so that way you have some play. So that way when you're getting ready to line up the center part of the bracket on the frame, you have some room, some wiggle room. But essentially, yeah, you're just gonna do that, put those 2 pieces on, then you just use the push pins in each spot to connect it all up. And then after that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take out your bolts on the strut towers and go ahead and set it in place. I went ahead and taped off my frame where it's gonna connect so I can measure and drill my holes and all that stuff. Have a good place to write on. You're gonna need your drill. You're gonna need 13 millimeter. It comes with 3 shims. You may only need one of them, probably the 3 millimeter shim or the 2 millimeter shim, but it's gonna, so it fits flush to the frame, so that way you just slide that in the back to make sure everything fits flush. What else we're gonna need? You're also gonna need an 8 millimeter hex head for those bolts on the mount. Outside of that, that's basically all you need. Oh, the size drill bits. We got the a 1/8 to start the hole, a 5/16, and then it calls for a 1332. I couldn't find one with the right 1/4 inch connector, so I got a 3/8, and I'll just kind of dig it out myself to make the hole a little bit bigger for the bolts, which also will take the hex head. That hex head screw as well.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. First things first, pop it. No, I'm playing. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and take off. We're gonna take off our strut bolts. That was pretty easy. I don't think they torqued these bad boys down. Slide over to the other side. Boom, now that that's out the way, I'm gonna go ahead and throw our brace in there. Oh, that looks sick already. That already looks sick. Alright, cool beans. Alright, we can go ahead and throw the bolts back on here. For this part, you can't tighten this part back down. Make sure you have a deep socket because these holes are recessed a little bit, so smaller socket might not work to get down there in terms of fitment and whatnot. I will torque it down later. I just realized that I do not have the right sized. My torque wrench is a 1/2 inch connector, and I got all my connectors are like 1/4 or 3/8 connectors, so I need to go ahead and get another set of sockets that'll fit my torque wrench, but I will torque it down on the back end after I go back to AutoZone or Home Depot. I can tell you right now, this thing already looks good. I was thinking about painting the center part black. I might leave it now that I see it in place, but it's still an option. But I still plan on leaving these points, the contact points, aluminum. That's in place. Cool, now it's time to get things measured up. But I actually need to loosen these up a little bit more. Let me see what shim we're gonna need. This is the 3mm. Yeah, the 3mm, the biggest shim that they provide, should be the one that you should use. What you end up using. Actually, might need 2 of them. I'm gonna try the 2 and the 3mm real quick. Yeah, so 5mm worth, which is a 2 and a 3. You're gonna need those 2 shims back there. Alright, so when you get to this point, what you wanna do is go ahead and outline the bracket. Boom. So now that you got the bracket outlined, you can go ahead and take the centerpiece back out, which actually pops out really easy. Like that. Oh shit. What did I just drop? That was no bueno. Just dropped something down there. Oh, it was at the top to my marker. Not too important, but I'll get it later. Probably have to drop off the pins. So I'm gonna pull these 2 pins out. Set this down for a second. And down. So now you just line it up. And now you can mark out your holes. Solid. Alright, holes are marked out. And now we get to the point of drilling. Alright, start of 1. Now this one might be a little bit harder just because of how the tube is running from my oil catch can and this little piece of the motor that's right here, but try to make sure we get in straight. Alright, bump it up a notch to the 5/16. Do our easy side first. Alright, bump it up to the last size, and this one you will have to kind of dig it out a little bit. Like I said, I got 3/8, so it's a little bit smaller than what it's supposed to be. See if that's good enough. No, we still need a little bit more. I might need to actually go see if I can find a bigger drill bit. Lord have mercy. Perfect. It actually screws into this motherfucker, which is, to me, even better than what I thought it could be. Works on taking it in. Make sure you don't over tighten and, bend the frame or dent the frame on the backside as well. It does have a self-locking nut, so after a while you will not need the wrench to continue to tighten it down. This one ain't there yet. And I'm a jackass. So I completely forgot to put the shims on, guys. But all I gotta do is just loosen it up. Damn. I'm tripping. Way too excited. Way too excited. Skipping steps. Plus I'm getting these phone calls for my job, so that don't help either. is such a tight fit. Loosen this side up a little bit more. There we go. Now where we're supposed to be. Nice and snug. Alright, now we put the center bracket back in. And this is the tail end of the install. Basically, guys, all you gotta do after this is just tighten everything down. I think what I'm most excited about is to get like a good before and after. Because I can just pop this thing out and get it kind of live on the road. Oh, this thing looks amazing. Perfect. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Oh yeah. And that's it. It's done. It looks freaking good. Jesus Christ, this looks great. Alright, so after that, all you gotta do is just tighten down. Where's my little tighten down these right here in place. Oh, this thing is gonna be so freaking awesome. Jesus Christ. Ain't that something? Right at the end you get a problem, but that's the end of it. I'm gonna pull that out. But yeah, we're good.
Alright, so this is my first ride after installing the strut bar. I'm gonna head to this little curvy section of road and see how it handles. I'll be a little more aggressive on this little section of road over here. But yeah, we're gonna see how it works out. Take this turn a little aggressive if I can. Get away from traffic. Probably not actually. I'm gonna go. We got some construction going on this part. I'll go to the other side. Go around. There we go. Oh, it definitely. Oh wow. There's a difference. There's a difference. It's definitely way more rigid. Way more rigid. I wasn't even expecting to feel any difference from how I drove yesterday to today, but that first turn I just took, there's definitely a difference. It's definitely a lot more stiffer, definitely more rigid. Taking these turns now. Yeah, it's definitely get you one. Get you one for sure. I got the Drake Strutower brace. There's a few different other ones. You know, there's the Mopar, there's the BMR. There's a few. I mean, there's a bunch of different options. I like this one because of the look. I might paint it black. I might not. I'm still thinking about that. I do like how it looks with the aluminum. It does break up the engine bay a little bit with some color. But yeah, man, I think it's definitely worth it. I'm driving on this road now, and it's a lot stiffer. It handles a lot better, going a little bit faster around some of these curves. Yeah, it's definitely worth the buy, man. Definitely worth it. Easy install. And this one too, the reason why I chose this one is because I don't have to take the whole thing out. Anytime if I want to get to a point where I do an engine upgrade or any type of modification on the motor, adding a supercharger or something like that, I just pop off the centerpiece and that's it. 10 seconds, take out 4 little push pins, and basically my whole strut bar is out. So that's why I chose that one. And like I said, I like the look of it, like the aluminum look. I think I might leave it aluminum. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Either that or matte black, but we'll find out. But yeah, the ride is really good, man. I like it. It's a lot stiffer, a lot better in terms of cornering and handling and all that stuff. So I would definitely say go with a strut bar. I might do the rear. I don't know. I got a sub back there right now, and I know with the rear strut bars on the Chargers, I don't know if I'll be able to keep what I got back there. So I'll have to see about switching it up. But yeah, enjoy the day.